Okay,
We're
well,
going
we are live now, so stuff.
Hey. Hey.
Oh.
Intros. Done.
Hey, welcome aboard on the Beachside train. Road trips and all the lot. Everyone's getting along.
The abridged version.
Okay, KO. Let's be friends.
Let's
Let's be heroes.
Okay.
Ross, say your introductory bits.
Yep.
Okay,
please.
so if you are watching this live, which according to my Twitch thing, you might be, maybe, then you're watching it on Twitch TV/FanboyFairies at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday evening, or that's 1:30 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time if you live on the other side of the pond. Am I using the correct terminology?
Yes.
Well, a pond. It's a body of water of non-specified size. So I guess you could call the sea, the ocean, a pond.
Something like that.
We call it ironically. It's the nickname, yo.
Yo.
Oh, snap.
Yo.
Oh, I forgot to
Yeah.
mention Marty's
Yeah.
with us today.
Yeah. Yeah, you. I'm the tallest of mountains.
Yes, Marty Valley is back with us.
Oh.
Alongside Madhog, my master, as Manny, Devar Akrod as Chloe, Demonox as
Demona.
and Danton as Frank, and Ross Fairies as Ross Fairies, who is playing Ross Fairies and always is Ross Fairies 24/7, watching all the porn that he can get.
Ross is life.
I don't
Ross is
just
love.
porn, but I do porn.
Yes, especially since it's porn that I have suggested for him. So that's something new. That's new,
Yes,
actually.
it usually goes the other way around.
Yes,
Yes.
I cannot imagine why.
Yes, so with that left in your brains of two friends sharing porn with each other.
Don't say it like that. It sounds naughty.
Well,
Not.
Sounds accurate.
well, isn't it?
I was gonna say,
I
it's
mean,
like-
it's
mean,
porn.
it's
I
not
guess it's
naughty.
not naughty.
I mean, more than it needs to. You feel me? You feel me, pal?
No, I don't want to. I
Buddy.
don't want to feel you. Please do not say that again.
You feel... Okay, first of all, you are always the one who completely misconstrue whatever I'm about to say and make it weird. Second of all, you will feel a lot. You'll get to feel a lot of me once I get there to England next week.
Please don't say that either.
No.
All of England will get to feel me.
No.
I'll bring the baseball bat.
They will not feel you.
Okay, Alf, I will feel England. Madhog, thy master, does
Hail Chloe.
England.
Please,
Sex
machine.
Please do not stick your penis into England.
Okay,
Leave
Ross,
that
you
home.
you just ruined it. This was all fun, and then you had to go and just ruin it, as you always do.
Well, we did say that Ross is the ruiner of destruction, so
That still doesn't make sense.
I make destruction not fun.
he ruins everything for everybody.
Is there still people watching this stream?
Good
Yeah,
question.
we should probably
Right
try
now,
to
there
keep
was
them
0 viewers for a second, but one has now come back in.
Yes,
it-
so
Probably someone from the actual, like, I don't know, like, can't find the stats on it. But there's probably someone that's actually,
yeah.
watching.
So, yeah, I wish I could see these people, but right now, Firefox is being a bit mean to me right now, so I'm gonna have to close that down for myself. Anyway, so why don't we get started? The introductions have been done, people know where everyone is.
Last time on Beachside, road trip!
Road trip!
But, okay, so what are we driving in exactly?
Oh, Danton knows.
Oh, yeah, I do,
Ah.
because I'm the one driving in my car,
Wait, what?
Mhm.
and I do.
Oh, wait, I think I heard your car out of my window. The cue was perfect.
Yeah, it's a DeSoto Adventurer. It's a hardtop 4-seater, mostly black,
Oh my god.
with a red top, red stripes along both sides of the car, and a silver trim. Also, for the people inside the car, the interior is a mixture of black with red lightning designs in the shape of a wolf's head over each of the doors, and the door handles silver, as well as any other metal bits in the car that are exposed. The seats are seats are a combination of black and red hard leather along the dashboard next to the gauges and close to the gear shift stick. There are a bunch of buttons and switches, some of them with red hard plastic covers to prevent accidental flips or presses, along with a black game console controller with 2 analog sticks, and finally the steering wheel, which is the most design in it, has 4 silver spokes that are connected between an inner ring of red and outer black circle. And within the inner one, there is a small red shield. In the center of the wheel, within the shield itself, at the top of it, has a silver skull with 2 empty eye sockets, but there is a third eye in the center of its forehead, and the skull is biting down onto a long tattered scroll between its teeth, with 2 phrases engraved on either side of the scroll, and these are "Feel no fear" and "Know our pride." In the middle of the shield, just below the skull, is another design made of silver of a griffin and a dragon locked in combat, with a second tattered scroll underneath it, with the phrase "Fate is a false prophet" engraved in it, and that's it.
Oh, that's all.
Yes.
You know,
That's all.
I thought you were going
That
to do
is
something more
all.
elaborate.
That's elaborate.
if this car were to be a van, you could have called it I wish it was a van, so you could have called it the Adventure Game Machine.
Yeah, I wanted something a bit sleeker, and also not too big. But that it was also kind of like a reference to Sam Max.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. They had it's a legendary
references in there as well.
It's a
I think.
legendary DeSoto and all of that. That is the only time I actually saw DeSoto.
But I will say that
anything.
But I will say that the music playing right now that Frank has is Rhapsody, Dawn of Victory.
Yay!
Wait,
why-
was it out at the time?
Yes.
Yes,
By
it
the way,
was.
We checked it.
What date is currently?
Hey Ross, what day is
according
it?
The
to
last-
my notes, it is the 4th week of September of 2001.
So
Yep.
September. We'll catch up to you, September, in Beachside.
It's
At this
almost
rate.
October. The weather is going to start turning colder soon.
Except in
Anywhere
Beachside.
except for Beachside.
Well, Alpine. now.
Alpine.
Alpine.
Yeah.
Winter is coming.
Everyone
Uh,
else.
I wish it came early
Well,
winter
technically,
because this
they were going
summer
south
is
into hot southern regions
this
of
summer.
America.
This summer is killing me. This is the hottest summer that I've ever experienced since I was born. It's ridiculous. I mean, certain cities have reached a 50 degrees in Celsius, which
Oh my god!
Yes,
I'm a filthy American and I know that's freaking hot.
Yes, I looked it up.
Yeah.
I looked it up. The Fahrenheit comparison would be 122.
Oh!
Yes, it's
Jesus
that bad.
Christ.
It's
Here
Africa
it rains
down here.
constantly.
No, it doesn't rain at all. We're having
No, we got
a
that.
drought. Well,
If you want, when you come over, bring several hundred buckets with you.
when I
Get some
when I
water and you take
get
it back
over
with you.
there, I expect a far better climate to begin with because this heat is absolutely unbearable.
Oh, we don't tend to go anywhere. We all tend to go to at most. Actually, the hottest we've been is 30.
So you're driving a car.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Back to the topic.
Yes.
I praise the rains down in Africa.
Okay, so it's going to take you about 2 days for your road trip. Because you're not going to be driving 24 hours straight.
Well,
We got rotate drivers. I can drive.
Wait,
But do you guys want to be exhausted as all hell when you get there? Because
Okay.
I don't know if any of you have been on lengthy road trips.
fine.
I have recently, and it's very exhausting even if you're a passenger.
Also,
Yeah.
you are not touching Tiffany.
Who?
I've named the car.
You named the car
God.
Tiffany.
Yes, I thought it'd be funny.
So you do realize that if we get a handbag lunch from a fast food on the road, we can have breakfast at Tiffany's.
More like breakfast
so
in
funny.
Tiffany.
breakfast
Oh
at
my!
Inside
Now that's my
Tiffany.
type of breakfast.
Damn it! I was drinking water.
That's the best breakfast. I need to do that.
I'm so glad I could make this joke funnier.
Oh yes.
Oh God! I wish you didn't.
Danton, you deserve a medal.
Okay, title of this episode: Breakfast in Tiffany. Done.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
So anyway,
so you,
I believe-
so what kind of place would you like to stop at?
The Bates Motel.
No. But you could go for a independently run motel, which is always a flip of a dice. You could
Only if we get a really creepy guy or a old lady with some ulterior motives who
Ooh.
has
We're heading south.
a colony of
They're gonna
rat
get creepier.
people living in the basement, and she feeds them with human flesh.
well,
so-
luckily we're fairies.
Okay, so next, you could go for a motel chain, or you could go for a actual hotel.
I think our actual hotel, we can afford it.
What is the benefits of going to each one? Is it level of restedness? Resting, should I say?
The more expensive the hotel, the more restful your stay is going to be, but the longer you're going to be tempted to stay there.
I'm sure Chloe won't be that tempted to stay that long.
Chips,
No brain to-
Sundays.
There's no brain to suck. It's going to be missing her intelligence here. She don't forget she's a mind flayer. She's a junky mind flayer, but a mind flayer. A mind flayer that eats junk food.
I don't eat junk food.
You know, all she's missing is a Cthulhu octopus head. She
I'm
can be a
sure-
perfect mind player.
I'm
Okay.
sure we have strong enough, motives to want to get out of the hotel as quickly as possible.
Well, I know Chloe does. I mean, mutilations in Alabama? Screw that. I mean-
So which place do you want? So which of the 3 destinations do you want to stop at?
I'd say for the first night, which is if it's going to take us 2 days to get there,
Well, you arrive on the second evening.
right? So
Right.
we need to be very well rested for getting there.
Well, I
We
mean,
will
what
take-
time of day you arrive all depends on where you stay. So if you stay at the cheap hotel, you might get there during the afternoon. While if you stay at the hotel, you're definitely not rolling in until later in the evening.
Huh.
Hotel still sounds nice though. It's got room service.
Yeah, and plus we're more well rested, won't we? Technically, but at the same time, it's like we're running the risk of walking around at night.
Hmm.
And when mutilations and murders are going on.
They're common folks. They don't have the ultra powerful entities we are.
Speaking of which, I did say that last time we should all the fairies should disguise themselves as different people, so then we do not get outed as fairies on the first look wings.
So
I don't walk around with wings out though.
So we need to smoothly integrate ourselves, mingle in the Alabaman crowd.
You could just plain get rid of the wings.
That's Alabama.
Demonox, you do realize how well known we are, right?
Well, you're well known.
Yeah, but you should be well known too, as well as Manny.
In fact, just to
you were caught.
be safe, you should disguise the car into a truck. Manny should
Not
disguise
having the truck machine.
Manny should disguise himself as a drunken truck driver, and I guess one of you should actually disguise as a beaten-up wife.
But wasn't it that the TV camera is able to see through the human illusion? So how many people know what your human form looks like?
That's a good point.
That is a good point, actually. I forgot about that.
They'll be seeing us as our fairy forms, not our. And my fairy form technically has changed since then.
You know, I would still disguise myself as something completely new just to be safe.
Thank you for pulling that up, Matty.
So, are we staying at this hotel or are we staying in a motel?
I still say a hotel, and we can decide at that point what we should change, how we should change ourselves to fit.
Motel, more like no-tell.
He said
hotel.
He said
Hotel.
hotel.
Yes, I said motel to say then no-tell, because no thank you, we'll stay at hotel.
Alright, we'll go to the hotel then, and then suffer the consequences that Ross is going to slap us in the face with.
Okay.
I mean, why does sleeping in a freaking hotel have life-threatening consequences? World-changing ones.
I don't know. Could be like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sleep at a hotel instead of a motel,
And then a meteor comes from the sky!
and suddenly you're a zombie man. Or
Anyway,
something.
so you enjoy the amenities, including a jacuzzi, which is a
Nice.
type of hot tub, if you're unaware. You also order room service as opposed to going out anywhere. And
It better not be a time-traveling hot tub.
no.
Oh no, I can't believe you referenced that.
I know, I can't either.
Oh,
And
God.
you generally have a restful time. So restful that you end up sleeping in the next morning.
Dang it, Chloe! This is not in your character!
Hold a moment, but hey.
I don't know.
that's
When's the
another
last time
vacation.
we had a jacuzzi?
Good point.
Yeah, good point, but I like, but Chloe
You're like,
is
oh
very
my god,
cool.
my muscles are so relaxed I can't move.
Also, Frank is also quite motivated as well. So,
Yeah, so
but anyway, let's.
I mean, we look like
Sorry.
awful. I mean, we look like awful people now. There's mutilations happening, and here's
Look.
us physically going like, I
Look,
don't want
you
to
can
go.
you can't fight racist pigs.
They're stiff
Finish that
shoulders.
sentence.
with worries burdening you. You need to let go of your worries, and then you are able to face, whatever
Don't
trouble
worry.
lies ahead of you, etc., etc. I had an inspirational speech somewhere in this, but Demonox is not helping. So okay, let's move on.
Anyway, so so yeah, let's just go on. And Chloe is just going to do two things. One, she's going to
Eat.
give while before they set off on their way to Alabama, Chloe's going to give Frank something.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, so she basically goes like, Frank, I forgot to give you something when we left. And she goes to the back and basically gives him Fey armor. If you're going to be involved in future battles, I think you're gonna need this.
Wait, didn't we already do this scene last time?
No.
I didn't get any Fey armor because I refused it.
You refused it.
Yes, exactly.
He refused the job that came with it. Chloe's given it to him out of the fact she cares for his life.
Well, I'll accept the armor.
bribe you.
Well, I'll accept the Fey armor and go, well, thank you, Miss Chloe, but I didn't really win it from Demona.
Excuse me?
Here's a little competition. It's a little competition we had.
Demona just nods and
right.
steps up inside.
She looks at
Anything was a
Demona.
draw.
Yeah, she just looks at Demona and goes like, "You were trying to make a deal for his life on this thing?"
No, I was trying to make simplify things, but nevertheless,
Well,
things have gone differently.
Well, at least, well, I'll make this even more simpler. Here you go, Frank. Just gives him the Fey armor and just looks at the camera with a big smile on her face.
That's our Chloe.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help but reference that Sony press conference thing of here's how you share PS4 games.
Yes, I remember that one.
I remember that.
Well, with reckless abandonment, he just takes off his coat and shirt and he just tries to put on the armor.
Whoa! Wait for the ladies to get out of the room first.
Yeah, Chloe just looks away, like all embarrassed, like.
And you also see basically the amulets just embedded in his body with the pulsating blue energy throughout his body, and he's just like looking, what?
Nothing. Just get it on.
How do you put this damn thing on?
Well, usually one sticks their arms through the armholes and their head through the head hole.
Oh yes, that does make sense.
Right? It's not a full bodysuit; it's a top.
Oh,
It comes in two halves. So you don't try again. It's not a complete bodysuit here. There's no zips involved.
So, Ross, what does the Fey armor do exactly? I can't remember.
It gives
Plus
3
3
armor.
damage.
All right,
damage
so
reduction.
basically.
yeah, it reduces free damage from
Essentially,
anything
so
that hits you.
So if they're attacking you with a knife for like 2 damage, you'll do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If they hit you for like 200 damage, you're screwed.
Yeah, I mean, you're still like splattered, but anyway.
Yes.
Well, at least
Fortunately,
you don't
I
get
have.
100
Fortunately,
Weirdly,
nothing
yes.
seems to exist yet that deals 200 damage.
Okay, so weirdly enough, all of us, well, most of us, have already experienced with being splattered.
Yes. Well, 2 of you have. Well, 3
Yes.
of you have.
Like I said, most of us.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave now, I think, for Alabama. But during the
Okay.
travels, Chloe will change her form completely to look like a completely different person that doesn't exist. Hopefully.
Okay, following.
And then they find, and then the first guy who sees you, oh my gosh, it's Marilyn Monroe. She's back to life, man.
Okay, following tips that you have received, you eventually arrive in Old Town, Alabama, at
Right.
Sounds like a song.
9
Old
Is that
Town,
p.m.
Alabama.
Is that an actual town in Alabama?
Alabama.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
I think it is.
Okay,
It
so
sounds like a song.
okay, so we're in a ghost town. Well, not ghost town, in a
Ghost
old
town.
town
Ooh.
of Alabama with
Hmm.
with that's 9 p.m. That's past midday to me. So very late.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm actually checking out on Wikipedia list of songs about Alabama. Quite a lot.
Game was popular.
Oh, there are also songs specific about Birmingham, Alabama.
I believe that's the capital city, if my memory is serving me properly. So,
It is also a English city, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Birmingham. Yes.
yes,
Well,
okay.
England England was in control of that for a bit. You know,
Yes,
they may have named a few things.
yes, indeed.
Yes.
As you old worlders tended to do.
Yeah, well, when you rule half the planet, you tend to do that.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
so,
this seems like the perfect song for our journey. I'm Alabama bound.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Okay,
so you arrive in.
Oh,
Nine-
it's actually a ragtime melody from 1909, so it's in the public domain. You could very well use it on this stream, Ross.
I already have my own music playing. Anyway,
Okay, so
So-
let's just get going and
okay,
see what we got.
You arrive in the town. Where do you wish to what do you wish to do first?
What are our options then, exactly?
Well,
Okay,
you have just arrived at 9 p.m. You could try to gather information. You could also attempt to find a place to rest for the night.
Yeah, Manny is going to actually gather information on the local eatery and beverage factory, the local bar, essentially.
You could go to a bar or a diner.
An Alabama diner. That's an even more stereotypical option. Let's go there.
Yeah, I think we should all go together just to be sure.
Yes, you can find Tootsie the waitress. Yep. She's going to give you some sort of sandwich with some local produce. She's going to look annoyed and disinterested the whole time. A cigarette in her mouth. She has 3 kids. She's racing alone. Go on.
and talks suspiciously talks like Selma from The Simpsons.
Anyway,
I actually had in mind a film by Martin Scorsese. A very specific reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, roll a charisma check to gather information. Whoever's attempting to spearhead it.
I'm going to the diners. So...
Considering you're not going to multiple places, there's only, one real attempt to get information here at this point.
Okay, so who's got the highest?
I say we all do it, and then the highest one goes for it.
Okay, let me simplify this. Who's got the highest charisma of the lot of us?
I have 17.
Frank.
I have 16. So that means Frank, you do it.
You are a detective.
34.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I didn't get anywhere near that.
You hear locals, and you're able to find one potentially sympathetic local that tells you that there has been rumors of Fairyfolk meeting unfortunate fates around here.
We don't care much for damn fairy folks around here.
And this person's speaking in a rather hushed tone, so...
in a word, sympathetic.
Meanwhile, you notice that you're getting dirty looks from others in the diner, inquiring about
I'm sorry, is everyone in the state of Alabama conspiring against fairies? That seems unlikely. That seems unlikely, even for Alabama.
Well, obviously not everyone.
No. Our enemies may also frequent this particular establishment.
Well, generally in like TV series and whatnot, whenever like a stranger walks into a local place, everyone always gives.
Wait, hold on. Is this Twin Peaks?
What? I don't even know what that is.
Are we in an episode of Twin Peaks?
No, it'd be much weirder if we were.
It would have been cooler. Suddenly one of us has a dream sequence in which somebody who's died and flaming cards. What does it look?
Dream had the best cherry pie.
Let's all be thankful we're not in Deadly Premonition territory.
Well, Deadly Premonition was obviously inspired by Twin Peaks directly, so...
It was actually meant to be a Twin Peaks game, but then they lost the license, so they had to rename it.
Yeah, that makes even more sense. Making less sense, that is.
So you spend about an hour here enjoying a thoroughly mediocre meal.
Yeah, here's your meal. I don't care.
No, the quality of the food is not terribly good.
Yes, thank you, Nancy, or Tootsie, or whatever your name is.
Okay, so now
Friendly
it's
waitress.
Around 10 p.m. What do you guys wish to do next?
Well, we should probably think about getting to bed soon, really, because it's late. Right?
Yes.
And then we do more investigating in the morning and see what else we can gather. I would have thought that anyway, but logically speaking.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, whatever.
Then we can gather more information when there's more people.
Okay. So, as you are searching around for a hotel or motel to stay at, you are pulled over by a police officer.
Oh, goody. Here we go.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing we're all white.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing Frank's driving. I was gonna say.
Was it that? Yes, and the fact. Don't worry. The whole thing with blacks ended at least 20, 30 years ago.
Okay.
Bang. Officially.
Let's see what they
Officially, yes.
want.
So, first question is, are any of you in disguises?
Oh yes, okay, I'm disguised as that mayor from Fatal Fury. So,
Is the copper asking this, or are you asking this?
completely inconspicuous.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm in disguise, obviously, because Chloe was concerned that that if she was out as the fairy, especially the leader of the fairy religion is down south, then might cause a lot of commotion.
So everyone's disguised in the car, is what you're saying, except for Frank.
Wait, I have an idea.
Frank
Can we
can't
all
disguise himself.
Can we all please be disguised as as the mystery gang? Please.
No.
I'll be dog.
That will look like
So,
really suspicious.
So, again, who is in disguise?
I think
Oh.
everybody.
Have
So-
cleaved.
So, is Frank disguised or not?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Frank can't disguise.
Okay,
He's
so
wearing
again,
Groucho Marx
so
glasses.
you are not
Nope.
disguised.
No.
Okay.
I mean, does a Groucho Marx glasses and nose count as a disguise?
Probably not.
Also, Frank's a human. I don't see why he needs to be disguised.
Okay, well then you, the police officer, comes over to you and, says that he got reports of a suspicious group in town and asks to see all of your IDs.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, we should have all IDs on us, I believe. No, wait. Oh gosh! I just realized! We're in disguise!
Chloe's got telepathy, yes?
Yes.
Okay, Mona sends a message to Chloe. Can you change our IDs to match our disguises?
Can we
A
do
little
this?
illusion.
No, not that quickly.
Oh,
Oh god.
really?
Remember, you have to, basically casting magic potentially breaks
Yeah.
your disguise.
I didn't think this far ahead.
Nope. No, we didn't. You should always count on police officers being suspicious and paranoid in southern USA.
Okay, so
Damn
he
it.
insists that you, give your IDs. He sees that you're all hesitating.
No,
Well,
we stopped time, I think. I thought.
No, you do not stop time. You have to converse somehow, even if it's mentally. It's not instantaneous.
We are not.
What's Frank
we are
trying to
not,
say?
we are
I-
not. We are not the people
what is-
you're looking for.
Danton, what are you trying to say?
I was just going to say, basically, Frank's just going, here you go, officer, here's my ID.
Okay, so you have
Is
your
there
ID.
is there some problem?
We don't get a lot of out-of-towners here in old Alabama town.
Old
Yeah.
Alabama town. That is
Yeah.
how to name this town. Alabama town. Really?
Hold on, no, you're not going to believe this because I didn't, but
There actually is a town called Old Alabama Town. His
Wrong.
silence says yes.
hold on, I got-
Wait, no, it can't be.
Yep. They
It's
actually
real!
own one, Old Alabama Town.
It's real.
Mona hands her ID over as well. Oddly enough, it actually does look like her current disguise.
Okay, so how much how much not
I've had a mind in.
self-aware? How much lacking in self-aware can a state be?
It's Alabama, half of them relate to each other.
Oh, okay, that's a bit too low, even for our standards.
Yeah, so
Anyway, so
My ID
last
matches
time
my
he asked
disguise.
the three of you to hand
I've had
your
it one
IDs
yeah.
over.
I've been trying to say
Yeah.
that 3 times already.
yes, Demonos handed hers, and apparently it matches the photo suspiciously. And
I never said what I decided my change was. I've already had an ID with that picture.
Okay.
huh.
So
Okay.
just looks at you. You're obviously the most suspicious in the group, period. Just by how you conduct yourself, but
Hey,
Who is
I'm
not?
actually now the least looking suspicious one in the group.
Yeah, she's not disguised as the mayor from Fatal Fury.
Nope, nor do I have the top hat or the fancy clothing on. It's more the normal
Okay,
clothes that you see on normal
so-
people.
just looks at the other two. So you're not gonna give me your IDs, huh?
Oh,
Uh,
gosh.
well,
Did you forget your IDs again?
I did not want to admit that, but yeah, I
Seriously,
totally forgot my ID at home. That's
you probably
that
must
is
at
the
the hotel.
that is the 4th time that happened in 2
I'd like
years.
to ask the four of you to step out of the vehicle, please.
Oh,
Sure. We comply, officer. We are honest. We should comply. We have nothing to hide.
So you guys want, you guys don't have anything, not, precisely legal in this car, right? Like no drugs, no alcohol, nothing, no guns.
No.
We all look at that. We all look at Frank.
Nope, there's nothing illegal in this car. At least not to my knowledge.
Oh God. Well,
Okay. It's like, he just looks on your persons briefly.
Okay, should I use dexterity to say if I'm hiding or something?
Well,
Actually, I don't even know if I'm hiding anything or not. I'm pretending not to.
So, this is going to be an attempt to see a particular equipment that you might have, including your Fey pistols.
Ah,
Chloe
Yes.
doesn't have hers,
No,
at
Chloe
least,
doesn't
so
have
that
hers.
should be fine.
So that would be Manny and, well, you might have your Fey saber on you still. So, these are things that your disguise may hide or may not. So that's why he's getting a check
My
on
disguise,
this.
my disguise probably does hide, but okay. So
Well,
here's perception versus
Demona,
my
you
dexterity.
can do a dexterity check to try to conceal your armaments as you do.
do we all have to roll dexterity?
Well, specifically, Demona specifically trained for this type of
Alright.
situation. While the rest of you are not, so that's the only reason that she gets a dexterity check.
Okay,
Great.
so
Okay,
48
so-
then.
Okay, so yeah, you have no problem hiding your armaments. On the other hand,
He's looking like, what the hell?
He's looking over Manny and
Chloe.
Chloe, and it's just like, do you people have any weapons on you? You know, he's like looking pretty hard over you.
Ooh. I want to communicate with Chloe. Oh God, I don't have anything that explodes on me right now though. But could I potentially throw something that will cause a distraction? Given my dexterity allows me to be rather stealthy about things. Could I throw something to cause him to like turn around like, oh what? And give them time to pass the equipment over to me.
I don't think
You
he'll fall
could
for that.
distract him for like a moment. However,
I wouldn't say like
it's highly
honestly-
doubtful they're going to be able to pass that type multiple equipment over to you, especially Manny, who has both a saber and a pistol.
Why the hell do I
How-
keep
oh,
this? Why do
how
I keep
long?
the saber and the
One second.
pistol
How
around?
long?
I never
Those-
use them.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, you never said that you were not taking them with you.
How
It's
long does it
considered
take Chloe to
standard
cast
format.
the illusion spell?
I think it will show my disguise.
Yeah, but if he's turned around distracted, a brief flash
the flash does not last long enough to mask a spell casting. It takes longer than that.
Damn, so it doesn't. So I won't be able to distract him long enough for you to.
Wait,
Correct.
we are still telepathically communicating, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's all in our heads.
Psst, psst, Frank, pretend to have a heart attack.
And he's just like, he just leaves you alone for a moment, like, just stand over there if you would. Let me check your vehicle.
Okay, go check the vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, go. And while I was checking, quick, hide.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here?
I don't know what's happening. Something's happening.
So the four of you go hide.
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
was thinking
hiding.
jokingly.
Not
but,
hiding either,
Okay.
otherwise that will raise suspicion.
No, I was thinking jokingly. Like, quick, hide the gear.
Okay, you see him just kind of shuffle through the car looking for things. There's some food trash left over from your journey. He's checking in the glove box. He is looking over the weird crap that you have installed in your vehicle.
Oh, good.
We don't care much for these fancy types.
We don't care much for these technological types around
We
here.
don't care much for these built-in gaming consoles. After we.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? Are you conversing with yourself, or are you watching him search?
If he goes back to us turning to do a search thingy, and he's probably has got his we told to stand over there while he's searching,
Yes.
then it's the this is probably the if Frank can do anything like remote control triggering thingy with his car to keep him searching for longer, looking like bizarre, like what the pique his interest, make him look at it, keep him distracted, while the other two pass me the most conspicuous pieces of gear they've got.
Well, Manny
That
was
might
thinking. Well, Manny was thinking about hiding the weapons in his oral cavities, but that's even a better idea.
Yeah, so...
Yep, and then the cop pulls out a rubber glove. Now, bend over, Manny.
So,
I have
Johnson...
a feeling the guy is not equipped for that kind of cavity search.
You never know.
Yeah, so... Okay, so Chloe just gives us a... Well, once the moment's
Well,
right...
he looks
would
like
give a-
he's searching rather thoroughly, so he's not paying much attention to you. Looks like he's
Yeah,
really
so-
trying to find something.
Okay, so...
Or maybe
Everyone, that's the
he's placing something there.
Well, if it only turns out to be a thing, he will not be around much longer.
Okay, so... Yeah, like I said, Chloe just gives a rapier to Demona really fast.
I just realized he might be planting something in our van to accuse us.
Yes, he might be.
That's why
I'm sure
keep
Frank
an
is
eye on
watching him.
I'm watching him like a hawk.
And with his perception check, got a good chance he will find him if he does anything.
Yeah, so Frank's keeping an eye on the police officer while
so handle your
we're
gear.
giving Demona our gear really quickly.
I just picture like the bottle with two swords that sticking out of her back and the cop still can't see him.
Right.
Why are you now walking like a
So
crab?
he just
No reason.
walks. So he starts closing everything up and starting to get out of the vehicle. So he
Right.
turns
Is there anything
back
else
towards
you have
your group. Is this like?
Frank, be pleasant.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take the four of you down to the station.
I knew it.
May I ask for what reason?
Unfortunately, the two of you without ID makes it so I'm gonna have to run prints on everyone, and unfortunately I don't have the ability to do it here.
Right.
Again, we've already gotten calls of suspicious activity in the area, so I just need to make sure that you guys are on the level, that's all.
Okay.
Ideally,
Okay.
this should only take maybe an hour or so. I'm sorry
Okay.
for
You
holding
never,
you guys
you
up.
never take me alive, copper. Okay, no.
No. Okay, how to deal with this guy?
Okay. I have a
Actually,
question.
can I ask? I'll go silly daft question here, but it's like, can Demona inquire what his name is?
It might be
He
written on
actually
his
has
dog.
a name tag on it.
Yes. What does it read?
Officer Dick Johnson.
Oh, fuck off!
Are you kidding, Ross?
It was more of a
The most generic name you could find next to John Smith, Dick Johnson.
Well, we know he's not an important character now.
Can we
Dick Johnson, secret boss.
how much of the just a quick question here, but how much memory can Chloe erase at a time?
All of it, I think. Calls amnesia, essentially.
Yes, but can it be like aim for a specific thing, like short-term memory?
No.
No,
Damn.
it's more a complete wipe.
Yeah,
I was thinking if we like just make him forget he saw us for a little bit.
Okay,
And
so
it gives you
he's
guys time to
motioning
do
for
stuff.
you all to get into the squad car.
Okay.
Okay.
Other
I have a
suggestions
question.
here. Do I
Ross,
take him
I
out
have
or
a
not?
question.
Yes.
Okay, so when Manny changed form and transformed, did his original fingerprints change as well?
Ah,
Probably
you
not.
see, you don't know yet because it's
Because
a matter of how good your disguise ends up being. You'd have to make a roll.
No, I mean physically, his body changed.
His body
that-
changes, but we've actually gone over this before, if you recall.
Well,
Basically,
we cast an illusion.
you're casting
No,
it.
I mean he literally changed his original physical form changed. His basic shape changed when he transformed the first time.
Correct.
Oh,
So-
you mean when he became a satyr?
Yes,
Also-
Oh, yeah, we
Also,
changed,
that
we
was-
transformed. We
That was
became
actually
good
the
people.
second. That was actually the second transformation. So we changed
so to be
twice.
fair, none of you actually know that information. You haven't
No, so
run
our
your own
fingerprints won't actually
fingerprints.
match.
None of you would know because of all the people in this group, Manny is the only one who actually
As a
got his-
crime.
as a crime record. Well,
Oh.
the original Manny, that is, before he was transformed twice.
Actually, no, I
So
don't
they-
have a crime record, so I'm fine.
Yeah,
So yeah, I know. We all
Come
know
on.
you don't. We all know you don't have a crime record because Manny is your lawyer, and we went through that. That was
I really
a
don't have a
that was
crime
a
record.
case
Okay, so
winning argument. By the
he's
Okay.
way,
insisting that you get into the car.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
do we go with him? Last check, do we go with him or do we take him out?
I'd rather we.
If we take him out, then they're going to be looking for all of us.
Yes, so I think rather we probably should go along with it for now until.
make it look like an accident.
Okay,
No, we'll go with him for now.
So he takes you all to the station. It's a pretty small station. This is a small town. You know, there's only a couple holding cells. None of them are full of anyone at the moment. And
Hey
he
guys,
just says, "I'm going to put you guys in here for right now while I run all of your information.
And
Just
inside
sit
the
tight
cell?
again. It shouldn't. It's not that tight a cell. It's basically maybe like a I'd say 10 by 10 room. Like
Is
this
there
is 10
someone
feet by 10
else?
feet.
Is there someone else inside one of the cells?
No, they're actually all empty.
Oh, I thought this was going to be the introduction of
No.
Matty's character.
No, I think there's some later.
Okay, so he is like, sit tight. It shouldn't take me too long to run your prints
Right.
and determine who you guys are. It's like, I'm real sorry for this, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah, we were trying to visit family, you see.
No, why would you say that?
So say that.
Because... Oh, fuck off. Never mind, then.
No,
But, okay, so,
It's a small town, damn it! It's
Yeah,
almost
they don't
town,
know.
Alabama.
We could be
unfortunately,
I have
passing
friends.
through! We could
You
be
do not-
passing through to
Oh.
see family.
okay,
Good point.
unfortunately, you guys don't have a timekeeping devices on you, so it's impossible to determine how much time has passed, but it
I'm
feels
sorry.
like an eternity.
A
And he still hasn't
time-keeping
come
device.
back in
yeah,
there.
no watches.
You don't have a watch on you.
I will construct the fake comet into a sundial.
What?
Okay,
Yeah, that'll work
obviously-
inside.
Obviously, it is. I think, guys. I think many talks in a quiet tone, conspirationally.
Well,
we are
we could have
telepathically
we
connected.
telepathically linked.
You don't have
Okay.
to talk quietly.
He momentarily forgets that, and then he remembers and continue the conversation mentally. Guys, I think knowing the police and how it operates, I think it is fair to assume they're keeping us here on purpose for this long. And a fingerprint job doesn't take this long. I should know that by experience.
Yes, it doesn't feel like it should take this long anyway. I've never been in this situation.
Well,
Paul?
I want all of you to roll perceptions. This would be wisdom.
Okay. That's 19,
Things
that's
up from an
19 for
ambush.
me.
Perception or wisdom?
No,
Oh,
it's a-
wow. 19. That's 39.
Oh, that's
Wow.
pretty good.
I have a 12.
I got.
Fantastic.
Oh, I actually got 30. Sweet.
I got 40, which is 20.
Oh my gosh,
Wow, that's
you guys.
really good.
No,
So-
wait. No, I
Madhog got a
misread
12.
that. It's 19. Sorry.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. Well,
Metal got
yeah.
the lowest.
But it's still 40.
Unfortunately, that is not going to beat this character's. Strangely,
Wait, what?
I
What?
think we're being ambushed.
That's a hell of an ambush
Okay.
maneuver because beat him.
Yeah, to beat 19 plus 21.
And I got a 20 max on my score.
so because you are being ambushed, you can't make defensive rolls in this particular case.
Oh, wow.
So, daggers fly out of an area that you did not expect.
The
And
toilet.
They,
yeah.
they end up being thrown with perfect precision. They do not
Wait.
hit you in any vital areas, but what they do hit are your wings.
Ah!
Right.
So all the fairies have their wings stuck to the wall as the daggers push them up against it.
Ow.
That's gonna be some hell of a throw.
Oh my gosh, guys! We've been attacked by redneck ninja!
Frank is unaffected because he is not a fairy.
Yeah.
What the
okay.
hell's going on?
Okay, so can we just take the daggers out really quick?
Well, all of you need to make a Constitution roll. Well, at least except for Frank.
Frank. You didn't get hit. This is the oddly powerful, oddly incredibly strong
What?
stuff.
You were fairies? You never told me.
Well, let me see here. Let's see.
Well, a 40 cover it this time. I have a high enough constitution now.
That's pretty good, but
Oh wow, 40. That's like,
well,
that's natural 20 for me.
Cool.
it's pretty good.
These guys have got super powerful poison, though. It's been given like
Okay,
a DC of
so
900.
and finally, Manny.
Madhog.
44.
Pretty good, but again, you are also everyone has a much higher constitution than any other stat for the purpose of not dying. So that is taking into effect. Now let me just okay. So you all take a partial on the effect.
Wait, what is this effect?
Basically,
that's-
my poison never works, and this thing hits with partial.
So basically, now the you are glad that you didn't get the full effect because it's death, but the partial effect is that you are dazed, all three of you. So that's going to give you basically a -6 to everything that you tried to do.
Oh no!
Ross,
I'm feeling the general case of let's shit him over here.
Wow, so a 19 plus 21. Didn't see that.
Nope, and a 40 apparently still couldn't stop the poison.
and you know, I'm feeling kind of
so
cheated
rolling
here.
intelligence check, Demona.
Okay. I have
Feeling kind of cheated right
28.
What was that?
28.
28?
Yes.
These tactics seem oddly familiar to you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's these guys. I knew it.
Assassins.
Like, but even more so, just to get past your notice, this person has to be good. Really good.
Oh, great. These are high-grade assassins.
What? Hand-glide assassins?
High-grade.
High-glide. Okay.
High grade.
Raid. Raid.
High-grade?
Yeah, high-grade.
Great.
As in
High-grade. Oh, okay.
yeah, as in the top dogs of the place.
Okay.
Yeah, really high. Really good.
So,
Okay, so-
He's not a bad. Yeah, the top dog is not a bad guy. He's not a
Okay.
good guy. He is
Frank
the guy.
Seems to be
Unaffected.
unaffected by this. So, Frank, you have something that you can do. You still don't see this person. You see the general direction that the knives flew from, though.
Alright. So, he's clearly invisible, so I will cast. What was it again? I need to find it.
That would be
It
See
was see
invisibility.
It'd be see invisible. I see you.
Oh, you do see him. Or her, I should say.
Oh no.
So, she notices that your gaze is on her. So she is going to, swiftly move, from her location into your cell. The cell does not seem to impede her movement whatsoever.
Yes. What? She has the ability to pass through solid matter.
And she now has a knife to Frank's.
Okay, so we are facing
neck.
off against the the Terminator 2 if it was a ninja.
I have a question. Is this
Yes.
Matty's character?
No. Oh god, no, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
That'd be like the most
No.
OP introduction ever for PC. Sorry. So the three of you are dazed.
How long are we dazed for?
You were dazed for.
So she can pass
6
through solid
rounds.
matter.
What?
She seemed to.
So how long we gonna be dazed for?
6 rounds.
6! Ross, why are you constantly raising high on these stats?
Yes, it seems rather.
Well, it would be embarrassing if a total particle happened before my character was introduced.
Yeah, it would be a bit annoying if that happened, Ross.
Yes,
Look,
Ross.
We survived far worse.
Okay,
Honestly.
so you see that this person,
Right.
you can't see much about her other than, her eyes, her face is completely concealed.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I said, this person is staring at you. You can't make out the face, obviously, because what assassin with the assault would show the face. But, you can definitely tell where she's looking. And she's staring intensely at the 3, dazed fairies.
I like to think we have
I might-
literal stars and birds just circling
I'd like
around
to
us.
pull the knife out of my wings now, please.
Yes, you all can extract the knives out of your wings.
Yes, I said
that's-
that ages ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's going to take a turn to do so because there's 4 knives. So,
Wow, it's for 4 each.
she continues studying and then says aloud, I simply was not paid enough for this job.
What?
Ross, do I recognize the voice?
It sounds really familiar. You've only heard it a few times, but you would not be able to forget it. It's the leader
the
of
moment
your
literally
order.
the moment literally stands up and goes, What on earth are you doing here,
Membership has
Master?
been down. She just simply
Dun
said,
dun dun.
well, membership has been down lately, as you are no doubt aware. So I've had to take on some jobs myself. And believe me, the prey that I'm hunting here is not worthy of the dollar amount that I'm being paid. So count yourselves lucky today. I'll have to go renegotiate with my client.
Demona, actually, can I just have like Demona, when she stood there discussing that, Master, can I have like a reflex thing, like she'd attempt to try and bow for a second? Like
Yeah,
a
go
reflex.
While
ahead.
she's stuck against the wall.
No, I pulled the knives out. I was going.
Yes.
Alright.
You see Demona like catch herself mid-bow, like she was about to salute her.
Like, very good, your training sticks with you, and so does at least a touch of your obedience.
Still, who on earth would... I don't suppose you could tell us who your client is.
You know, that's very much against the rules, but I'm sure you'll find yourselves face to face with my client sooner or later. After all, I think the reason why you're here coincides with them.
No, just nods. It's like, okay. So, thankfully, on the other hand, point out, this considers the Grand Master of our guild. We would be completely and utterly screwed if we fought them. Like,
So count
total
yourselves
guilt.
all lucky that you get your lives today.
Yes,
Yes.
I do, Master.
Very,
Do I actually know her name?
then.
Do I actually know her name? Or do I
yes.
just keep calling her Master?
You call her Nasa, but you do know her name. I will send it to you. It's your choice
Guild.
whether you wish to tell others.
Okay.
So let me get this straight, in case I miss anything. The most powerful ninja assassin in the world, essentially, is hunted down and basically have us at her mercy, and she chooses not to kill us because she's not been paid enough. So she's going to go back to whomever hired her, rediscuss their contract, and then come back and actually continue from this point.
Well, considering actually
Potentially.
the hit that it was called on was hired for much lower grade assassins. The original contract was set when we were weaker and when we were much lower down. We were lower. We were low enough for the guys that they were sent. Essentially, they were. But by the sound of it, she's now considering that they were misinformed about their targets, which is something you don't do to your client, to your assassin. 'Cause that's almost like asking them to get killed. So she'll
Yes.
probably be pissed that her guys have failed, and you're more pissed that they were given bad intel.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Bad
so
contract.
But
as
still.
she drops a flashbang on her way out.
Covers eyes.
Oh, fucker. Yeah, unfortunately, covering your eyes doesn't stop the sound hitting your ears.
No, you're basically all like disoriented for a period
I'm killing the
of
police
time.
officer when I see him.
Please
Meanwhile,
I might-
nearby, because Remy actually happens to be currently staying near the police station.
For
Marty.
what reason?
Yes, your time has finally come.
Join us.
Join
you
us,
hear
Marty.
a loud bang coming from the direction of the police station. You've
Yeah, I might
heard
have
the
to look
rumors
for
about terrible fates befalling fairies in the area, and considering your affiliation with a specific group, you wanted to confirm with your own eyes whether it was true or not.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm near the police station. What was I doing there?
You
Confirming
were
the way the Big Bang.
You were actually staying nearby. There happens to be a motel somewhat close that you are staying at.
What
Okay.
convenience.
Do I have my hunting rifle with me?
Oh yes, you do. You never leave home without it.
Hunting rifle.
He's in Alabama.
Yeah, well, I'm taking my
Everyone has the hunting rifle.
You know, this Alabama person has an oddly Scandinavian accent.
Can we not
This is
bring
my out of character voice. I do have a character
Oh my-
voice.
Oh
I
my
did study
God.
some Alabama accent.
You sound like
This is
a
gonna be
foreign-
awesome. Okay, continue.
Amazing. You sound exactly like a foreigner trying desperately to sound American.
I
like-
watched a
I believe he
15-minute
does
video
sound
on
pretty good.
YouTube.
Sounds like a Southern Belle.
Okay, regardless.
Regardless,
So,
here.
you think there might be something up. Maybe it's finally a clue towards whether these things are factual or not.
Ooh.
So
Okay,
do you
well,
choose to investigate?
yeah, I'm going towards the police station and giving the
Okay.
rifle at hand, just in case.
So as you get to the police station, you notice that the entire place is deserted.
All right. I'd still demand retribution on the guy who pulled it over.
There's not a soul in here, which is surprising because it is a 24-hour police station. You know, there's usually someone here in some capacity, even if it's not many.
Okay.
So, do I just see the outside of the station, or
No, you've gone in.
oh, yeah, okay?
Okay, so
Hello?
as you go in further, you notice that there are 4 people locked in a cell. They seem to be
Dazed.
well, they seem to
Drunk.
have some minor signs of battle. You see knives actually on the ground in the cell. You see one of them kind of panting heavily, like he had a near-death experience, and the others look kind of out of it.
What is going on here?
Are you? Who
You
are
also
you?
see, strangely, that the air is bleeding.
Huh.
True, we can't really hide that factor.
No, we can't hide that fact at
It's,
all.
Yeah, pollution?
I don't think that one will fly.
No. Right, so
Well, it would be a nice metaphor for pollution. Personified level of metaphor, in fact.
Oh,
Terrible.
right, so anyway, Chloe's like looking to the new person who's just entered and she goes like, who are you? What? Are you here to visit someone?
oh, well, I heard a loud bang and I saw you. Is the wall bleeding?
No, the air
Oh.
seems to be bleeding.
Yeah, not the wall.
Oh, oh, goodness, this is going to be a bit of a hard thing to explain.
Wait,
Sure.
are you those? You must be the Fairyfolk, right?
Chloe decides not to hide from this person because the fact the jig is kind of up with the blood in the air.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to explain away the fact there's why there's 3
Yeah.
of them bleeding in the air.
So she kind of shows her, you know, her
Normal
actual,
self.
her normal self, you know, and goes like, "I am one of the fairy folk, yes."
Do I recognize her from TV or something?
That is a good question.
Do you have
Let's
TV?
see, rolling intelligence.
Intelligence. Wait, I take the digital dice and modify. Okay. 24.
Okay, that's good enough. Yes, you do recognize her. She is the Heathen Queen, as the organization that you are technically still a part of call her.
Holy Moses! This is you're the big boss herself.
Yes. I am.
Archon, do you read me? This is Big Boss.
Yes, yes, I am the fairy queen of Alpine.
Oh.
I came here with my friends to basically look into a matter that has had me deeply concerned about mutilations of fairy people around here.
Well, Lord sure has favored us all today. Well,
Excuse me?
you see, I don't really. I like to treat you all fairly, and that kind of a mutilation thing, it ain't right, you know?
No, it's wrong. It's about as wrong as if it happened the opposite way around. If a fairy was mutilating humans, I would not allow that.
Yeah, I know you're not the bad folks, just misguided and stuff.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
This again.
Don't think it's religious. You just notice like that's all like religious ideas. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Manny thinks he's Popeye. I am what I am, and get him a spinach and get us to steal it.
Oh no, he's about to go into the musical. I am what I am. Anyway, so
Take my spinach. You give me
Well,
spinach.
look, we can all talk about Jesus later, but now we need to get you all
Can I
folks
just-
out of here.
Have you ever thought of embracing our Lord Jesus Christ?
please no.
Hey.
Anyway, so
So Frank is a non-believer, and the new character is a deeply Christian. D&D is supposed to be fun, guys.
well, maybe we can make it fun by bridging the gap between all religions and basically showing that we can get along and, you know.
Wait, Manny doesn't believe in Titania?
He does.
No, I was talking about Frank. Frank.
Frank doesn't believe in religion whatsoever.
No.
Yes. Okay.
He's an
so-
atheist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's a-
I'm starting
He's a
to see.
filthy atheist.
Okay, I'm starting to see if I see a key in anywhere.
Yeah, you
Can the Mona just
definitely
lockpick
see a
it?
key, back in
Can I
the
lockpick
meeting
it?
room.
I was gonna say if you couldn't find a key, I've got a bent hairpin.
I can lockpick it. No, 10 seconds flat. I'll unload it.
Manny's going to try and open the bars of the cell, bend them with his bare
Aren't you still
strength.
groggy?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's why he's doing that.
Can I just get the lockpick or wait for him to pick the lock or wait for him to actually open the door?
Okay, so
Probably-
he finds the keys and easily opens the door.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't know that one. He's just set in the corner.
By the way, Ross, one quick question that I was gonna ask actually. Didn't
Okay.
when Manny changed into a satyr, right? Didn't he lose his wings technically?
No. Technically, satyrs do, but to stop him from losing the fact the ability to fly, Ross kept letting him keep his wings.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
Okay, even keeping in mind the status effect.
No,
minus
you're not
6.
bending the bars.
Can I bend the bar with a 48?
You
No,
can
just
bend it a
open the door.
little bit, but not enough to force your way out. But the door's opened anyway by that
The
point.
door's open.
Yeah.
Like, you can do that, but the door's open.
Manny didn't notice. By the way, I'm trying to have my character desperately do something because otherwise he never does anything
Try a
anymore.
perception check.
Demon please don't judge him. Let's just get on with
Check
this.
and see
Yes.
he's lost.
Anyway, so
Okay, so let's just we'll all get out. I'm pretty sure Demona and Frank will help Manny out from his dazed looking.
he's
self.
like, I will burn these bars.
Yeah, I can
Like-
get this, but I don't get to.
Yeah.
Something like-
soon enough.
So
Come
yeah,
on.
Chloe, the door's
Chloe-
open, you know.
Chloe's
Come
just
on.
gonna
Come on, big guy.
so Chloe's just basically going to
No,
disguise
assholes.
herself again before they actually leave the place, and Chloe's
Any
just.
skills?
Still bleeding?
Yeah.
I thought that if I re-disguise myself, that the bleeding would disappear.
No, you're
Well,
still bleeding. I mean, you can't disguise the blood coming from your body.
I was
You'll
kind of
Yeah.
You have to cover it up with like a coat or something.
Heal.
Yeah, well, I don't have that.
You have the Book of Healing.
Well, technically, Ross has
That only
forbid me
recovers
from
from
using.
serious injuries.
Alright.
Yeah, Ross has forbid me from using that for
Alright,
some
okay.
reason.
It
So-
only works on serious injuries, and it's also not something that you can cast in the midst of combat. I mean, this would be fine. It's a non-combat situation, but it only recovers from very serious injuries.
Yeah, so
Okay, alright.
okay, so Chloe goes like, look, I can't hide that.
The moment all the
Come to think of it,
politics hill.
none of us, come to think of it, we've never been able to hide our fairiness for long anywhere.
Yes, I know. It's like
I mean, we are about as bad as the Phantom Thieves. Hey, you know we're part of the Phantom Thieves. And not just that, everybody keeps figuring out that the main character is the leader of the Phantom Thieves whenever he becomes more acquainted with people. It's
yes.
just
So
so
Anyway,
stupid.
on track.
okay, I'm going to get back on track here and basically have Chloe look at the new guy. Well, the new. I forgot to ask. Is it a man or a woman, Remy?
I'm a man, alright.
Okay, you're a male. Okay, you're a male. Okay,
No,
just
but-
so
okay,
I just need to
canon.
know that, just in case.
But in canon, he's so pretty, he's basically a redneck bishonen.
Okay, so basically she goes like, I thank you, good sir, for coming to our aid, Mr.
McNeil. Rehoboam McNeil, but people shorten it Remy.
Wait,
Oh.
did you just say McNeil?
McNeil.
McNell.
Can
LCNE.
Can you say the name? Can you say the name out of character, please?
McNeil.
Okay.
Okay,
What you would say, McNeil. McNeil.
Neil.
McNell.
Neil.
Oh,
McNeil.
Neil. McNeil. Kneel before Remy.
Okay.
It sounds very Scottish, actually.
Yeah, McNeil is definitely a Scottish name. So hold on. You are an Alabaman redneck, but with a Scottish heritage and a Scandinavian accent.
Yeah, so
This is an Alabama accent, you yolk.
Okay, sure.
anyway, so Chloe basically goes like, it's a pleasure to meet you. You obviously know my name already, but I'm Chloe Granger. It's nice to meet you.
Look, let's
Likewise.
just get out of here. We can talk later.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so Remy, you decide to take them back to your motel room because it's at least better than nothing right now.
Is my
Yeah.
car alright, by the way?
You got towed.
Your car has been currently impounded. At least you would imagine.
Oh, great.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure I would have locked it.
Okay, do you want to go on a crazy adventure to save your car?
Probably.
He'll be like
Do it
Pete.
later.
He'll be like Petey from Guardians of the Galaxy, going off to save Yume's tape recorder.
True.
Well, car is a man's second best friend.
Yeah. So okay, we're back at the motel, and
Okay.
Chloe's like sits down.
You know you have not described Remy's appearance to anyone.
No.
So what does Remy look like then, Matty?
Well, Remy, I haven't thought it that much. Well, he is a rather youngish looking. Looks rather young and,
Okay, one thing
Yes.
I want to throw in there for flair. This is just something that is immediately noticeable about his character is he has golden eyes.
Ooh.
Oh.
golden eyes.
Gold! Gold! Man, he has an old prospector with a pickaxe.
Yes.
Golden eye.
Does Remy know he has golden eyes?
Yes, it's one thing that
I
he
hope so.
tries not to draw attention to because it's the first thing that draws attention to him.
Yeah, Chloe's just gonna treat it like normal because she's very blasé about people and their existence and all that.
Golden eye.
Okay.
The notice knows at the image like, interesting.
What
Yeah.
is?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help but notice your eye color. Very unique.
Yeah, it's some medical miracle or something. Doctors really couldn't explain it.
Well, it still looks rather catching. It is rather catching. When you look at the person's eyeballs, see gold is like, okay, that's really nice looking, actually.
Yeah, Manny looks at you. Say, guy, Remy, what are your stands on same-sex relationships?
Oh, God.
Oh,
You're
well,
married. Don't make us call your wife.
Look, well, Bibles, well, you know, it's not really my thing, and I guess people can, if they really put their mind, okay, can pursue themselves into those more acceptable relationship. I mean, it is a choice who you love.
Oh,
Really.
I like him.
Yes, I like him too already.
I wonder
Yeah,
if I should we should discuss who just attacked us.
That's a good point because he's new and frick it, Chloe's honest. She's honest, Abe.
Who's our Abe? Plus the fact, while I recognised her and called her, you guys didn't.
No.
So we got attacked by a ghost.
Not exactly.
That's a very weird thing for you to say, Frank, considering that you don't believe in that sort of thing, do
Not very
you?
scientific.
No, but I guess she must have had a psychog that allowed her to manipulate matter in some way to allow her to pass through.
So you ain't the Fairyfolk.
No, I'm not. I'm human.
Yes.
Oh.
I
Then,
suppose I do know who she was.
Oh,
I haven't met her personally, but I have heard her voice before.
so the one who attacked you wasn't part of the Knights of Jesus.
the Knights
No,
of what?
the Knights of Jesus.
The Knights of Jesus!
Oh
So-
yeah.
So it's true. You mean there are actually people here called the Knights of Jesus?
Oh yeah, I actually am a member, if you can believe it. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but they turned out to be something much worse. Like, that's not God's will. He didn't mean that we strike his enemies with force.
I dare say that most religious groups tend not to follow the true paths.
Yeah,
There you go. And that's Zen for the day.
yeah.
Well, in my experience with religious fanatics, I'd say that it's pretty much it is so muddled. It is so muddled at this point. You cannot even begin to fathom what is the right path or not. Even if the literal text of the Bible says you're wrong.
Yeah,
Technically, aren't you guys technically like the Pope of a religion? So you know why? Like, how are you guys not considered religious fanatics?
I follow religion, but I don't follow it fanatically.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. None of us has ever persecuted or trialed people for not believing in the true goddess Titania.
Yet.
That is true.
yeah.
Yet.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
as I was saying, you
Okay.
guys don't know who she was. I do. And yes, I can confirm to you, Mr. Remy, was it?
Remy for short. My real name is Rehoboam, but people short it Remy because they can pronounce it for some reason.
I hope then you don't mind if we refer to you as Remy then.
Yeah, everyone else does.
Anyway, as I can assure you, Mr. Remy, that the person who attacked us was most certainly not a member of your organization.
But I think she was. I think she might have been.
She was a
Hired by
member
them.
of... Yes. No,
I buy them.
I wouldn't.
Usually-
I don't know. I don't know about that. You don't
what
really
I've seen-
hire her.
Yeah, from what I've seen, they do the dirty work all by themselves.
But she did say
Well,
that
you
she.
have heard murmurs of contracting a specific individual to assist on certain things. Again,
Yeah.
something that even led to more disgust to you.
Yeah, but I do have heard that they occasionally hire some people to do something more dirty than they usually do. But what they usually do ain't beautiful either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have Chloe say
I
this.
know. Yeah, go ahead.
I just don't understand why everyone can't just live life as they should without having to resort to such violence.
Yeah, I know it too. I just thought that when I joined this organization, I just could just lead your Fairyfolk to the right path. Because maybe you just don't know Jesus very well, but they kill people. That's not God's will. That ain't right.
Killing people is never a right thing. I should know.
Yeah.
I've seen too much about it.
This very special episode of Beachside has been brought to you by
Shush.
the Christian Broadcasting Channel.
No, I'm just going to reveal to the group that she is the guild master, or the head of the organization.
Well, one of the higher ups.
No,
I would say.
the head.
What organization?
Oh, that's right. You haven't been informed yet.
So, wait, the government is involved in this too?
No.
That can be right.
It's not a government organization. Think more private wet works or people you don't like being removed sort of organization.
I have to ask this, but can Frank put together that from the information that he already knows that it's the hacker, whatever you call that guild?
What?
Okay,
whatever you
Ross,
call
are you,
Mad Hatter Guild, and it's. I
are
don't
you
think
typing
it's
on the keyboard?
I am.
Yes,
It's why?
it's typing.
Because I am sending information to a player. There's some background knowledge that Remy has access to that other players don't because of his unique position, so I'm making sure that he is aware of it.
Yes. And I'm not sure if Frank knows the guild's name. He knows that they're probably he's always like, Guild of
heard-
Assassins?
Yeah,
stuff
I've
like
heard
that.
stories.
That bit you can suss out. I don't think you actually know the actual name of the guild.
Oh no, it's the Ravagers.
It's Team Satisfaction.
No, it's Team Rocket.
We wish.
Satisfaction.
Right, so,
There's
Yeah,
a
I've-
Yu-Gi-Oh
I've-
reference.
But Chloe knows who I'm talking about, though.
yes, because you told me, because Demono told her about it.
Yes. Demona explained to her. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
no.
I think there should be some sort of shocked sort of reaction from like what? Seriously, that's pretty at the top.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would get that serious if it's.
Neither did I. We're lucky we're alive.
Yes.
Does he do something to the police? Because usually this station is bustling with activity 24/7, but there was
Yeah, that-
none there.
That was really weird actually because there was a Dick Johnson who took us in and
Said with a straight face.
Okay.
there was a Dick Johnson who took us in and then he told us he was gonna run our prints and then he never came back. You mean the police station was empty when you were there?
Yeah, I saw none. You were the only one there.
Oh, then that means that whoever set us. That means that the whole thing was a setup.
They set us up to get to be slaughtered. Oh,
That's
gosh.
definitely not That's definitely not the guild's style. There would be. It's a bit more subtle than that. No, this is most likely the work of whoever the master's working for.
She did say the guild was on hard times, so
Short-handed.
yeah, that's what I mean by short-handed. Well, by hard times, they are short-handed.
So,
Speaking at once.
what are you gonna do?
Well, it might be nice to know. It might prove fruitful to ask one of these policemen a few questions. It seems rather oddly convenient. Nobody was there. So somebody.
You already know that most of the local authorities are either members of the Knights of Jesus or have otherwise been bribed by them, so this does not surprise you at all.
Feel free to speak up.
Yeah, I can see that, because most of the police here are either members or bribed.
Oh, goody.
So you can't local authority then.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
So you can't even trust the local authority around here just to
Yeah.
protect people from monstrosities like this.
Police corrupted? No. Really? And Manny says it in the most sarcastic tone imaginable.
Yeah, they protect people, alright, but I guess very saint people or something.
Oh, you know,
I will pretend
I
that
know,
that
I know,
statement
you know,
wasn't not
for
meant
these
as an
people,
offence.
for these people, very few kinds of people are considered people. I should know that. Commentary. Etc.
Commentary.
Yeah.
You know, that's all we've been doing for the past 20 minutes.
Well, this is an important
Yeah.
bit. We had to introduce Matty's character.
Yeah, so,
And I'm running out of time.
yes.
I was kinda hoping you would, I hope that I could see some, Fairyfolk that could help me to bring those, agents of Satan down. Well,
Oh, then.
it's-
We'll
seems
put a
to-
hand on his shoulder. Well, then. I believe we may have a common goal, then.
Remy.
it seems-
I know this is a bit much to ask of you but so far you seem to be the only nice person we can count on right now, so
Remy, you're our only hope.
Remy
No.
versus Alabama.
I don't want to put you into any great danger or anything, especially since I'd rather people not get hurt because of me or anyone else in my group. But could you help us out? I feel like you could help us. We can help each other in this matter.
Yeah, I think so too. So it's best that I keep a lower profile and pretend to be in the ranks, both in spirit and physically and stuff. But just don't draw too much attention to me. I have a family, you know, and
I know. Well, actually, no. Like, I understand.
Hmm.
If
If this all works out, we should not put anyone in danger.
okay.
I basically just came here to save the people from getting hurt and causing more division around here. I want everyone to come together because without that unity, what else is there? Nothing.
Harmony.
Yeah. Jesus was a man of peace, and I'd like to follow that notion.
I actually respect that about Jesus and his message, as well as about people who actually follow what he actually stood for. So I would like to respect that as much as anyone should, because after all, religion can be like a guide to bringing people happiness, for a moral compass, so to speak. I like to think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just reiterating some information I've given to you a while back, so to make sure, if you wish to share it with the group or not, it's up to you. Mati.
Okay, information.
Yeah, I had shared this with you a while back, but it's like, this was like during the original hiatus when you had first pitched the character, so I didn't know if you had remembered any of it.
I did check the message and copied it on my notes.
Alright, awesome. Okay, so you can feel free to inform the party of that or not. It's all up to you.
Well, I can't give you too much information about the organization. I'm not exactly the highest of ranks, you know. But I guess you should know that the leader of the organization. By the way, Ross, do I know the leader's last name?
He's just known as put
The
there.
leader.
Okay.
We
Well-
love the leader.
Well, here's this guy named Lucas the Zealous.
Lucas the Zealous?
Yeah, that's how he's known. Meaning that,
Lucas the Zealous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He really has a video game boss name.
yeah. Meeting that guy was the first sign that I had made a terrible mistake when I joined this organization. This guy's just crazy. He's kind of a favor in him. He speaks in strong words, and he seems to really hate your Fairyfolk, like in a passion, and calling you the agent of Satan and stuff. And I can still understand why anyone follow this guy, especially that she has this companion named Alexiel.
Alexiel?
Yeah, Alexiel. This very beautiful, kind of. She's a really sweet lady and helps everyone. And I just can't understand why she's following that lunatic.
Oh, thank goodness you said that, because I was quite worried then. Because I met Alexiel not too long ago, actually.
Really?
Yeah, she was an extremist from, who believed in Jesus and God, tried to assassinate me with an explosive, while I was at a TV station one point.
Yes.
And after I was able to, I don't know how to explain this, because I basically just I just basically subdued him by making him see
The Lord Jesus.
Yes, Manny, thanks. I was hoping to find a more tactful way to say that, because
She convinced him that he was in the error, that he was doing something wrong.
Yes, and so I subdued him that way. So, and at that moment, after it all was said and done, Alexiel came up to me and was helping me out with healing people and such. And so she struck me as a nice person when I saw her. So, since she too wanted to make sure that there was no violence. So to hear that she's working with such a guy, I don't know why or what reason.
Maybe he's just oblivious.
There's
Or maybe
something more to this.
Yes, it does seem rather suspicious that someone who's clearly not all there would hold such charismatic sway.
What else do you know of this leader?
Well, I haven't seen it myself, but it is said that they both have a God's blessing and they are able to work miracles.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually willing to believe you on that one, because I did kind of theorize Alexiel might have some sort of blessing on her from the way she looked. That aura I saw.
But
Yeah.
I thought only Fairyfolk could do magic.
There are more things, as I believe as a wise person once said, there are more things in heaven and earth than man can understand.
A wise man knows he knows nothing.
Yes. That and the fact there have been examples of people possessing less than human abilities.
Yeah, well, it says in the Bible that God's power is a gift, and I don't know why he would give powers to at least that Lucas guy.
He may have given them the powers, but just because he's given them power, he's giving them gifts, does not mean he's told he will use them wisely.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's a bit.
So Lucas was righteous first and then betrayed God's trust. But yeah, that would make more sense.
Or
So?
there's someone else involved.
I guess our course is clear then. We must destroy Jesus. I mean, we must kill the Templars. I mean, we are going to kill all the Knights of Jesus. We must destroy
no.
them all.
A better thing would be to show this Lucas person for what he is. Break the leader, break the following.
Okay, so what is the technical term for when you're in school and you do a cruel prank of taking somebody's pants and removing them? What is the technical term for that?
Depantsing?
We shall depants Lucas in front of everybody and show his embarrassing heart-shaped underwear patterns.
Yeah, Chloe's just basically gonna say, ignore him. He's dazed right now.
I'm saying this out of character.
He's funny.
I'm saying this out of character. I should have mentioned.
Right.
Please do
But no, the part about killing the Nazi Jesus Knights, now that's in character.
All right. So, I'd rather we find a way to just remove the leader and
take him from power. If we can remove him from power, the whole thing should crumble.
Yes, because I'd rather we not kill people, because if we kill people, then we're no better than them.
Nobody said I was better than them.
Right.
Is he always like this?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Sorry.
No, today I'm. Don't speak for me. I can hear, Today I'm in a particular bad mood. I've been jailed and almost killed. You see. Granted, it happens every other Tuesday, but on other days of the week I'm more amiable. I can assure you.
So Cindy imprisons you and tries to kill you every week.
Wow.
No, she imprisons him though.
Right.
Okay, sure.
That's
You know what I mean.
That's some real kinky stuff there.
I mean, how long ago were we almost killed by that random dragon inside the cathedral?
About 2 days, 3 days.
Yes. It feels like
You
yesterday.
can't really compare.
However, you
days
had
ago.
a jacuzzi, so you had to rest.
Yeah. We were in a jacuzzi.
Oh yes. Relaxation baths totally cure you from traumas.
Yeah.
It does.
So anyway,
If RPGs have taught me anything, is that either a relaxation bath or a night ang will cure just about anything.
Yeah. So Chloe's basically gonna say, I think today that we're gonna need a bit of rest there. We're going to deal with this because we're kind of injured right now. So sorry, might have to be imposing on you a little.
Yes.
Can we crash at your place?
We are in his place.
We are right now. I
Yeah,
thought we were still outside the jail talking.
No, we got back there ages ago.
Oh yeah, that'd be smart. Let's just stay outside the jail for 20, 25 minutes. No one's gonna show up. Especially after a loud noise.
Sorry, our conversations, our plot-moving conversations tend to go on for so long that Then I keep forgetting the geographical placement.
But you mentioned that we are in a motel, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Motel 6.
Motel 666? Uh-huh.
Motel 6. It's actually a chain of motels in America.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like I said, Chloe basically said, we'll be imposing on you a little sigh about this.
Well, I guess I can't really deny you a place to stay, but yeah, maybe we should. How long away is McNeil Farm?
Oh, it's a long way away. It's actually in another state, Georgia.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
sentence.
had I known that, I should have learned the Georgia accent instead of Alabama accent.
Is there really
Gosh,
that?
There's
Damn
not
it,
much of
I
a
found the
difference,
right one.
honestly.
There are some differences. Alabama is
small.
said to be the most sophisticated of the southern accents.
Really?
Sophisticated, really?
Yeah, that's what the guy in the
Although
video
you
says.
have spent quite a while in Alabama, so it's possible that you have picked up the dialect just from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that compared to Texas is more nasal.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to buy some propane?
Okay.
Don't go
I'm kind
Hank
of gonna drop this just to basically be sneaky, but also see if this could open up anything. But Chloe looks at all the wings of each other, and basically goes, and lacking Riley as a healer is kind of a bit of a
Well,
downside.
You all are kind of in pain because, wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have been studying medicine, but
We have
fairy
two doctors.
anatomy is not familiar with me.
I like to think that Remy is going to be, a old school JRPG cleric, getting his powers from God or Jesus.
Probably, actually.
Well,
Uh,
well.
I mean, Frank could heal one of
Yeah,
us.
then
at
we have
least.
Frank and...
Wait.
Yes?
Just don't tell anyone about what I'm gonna do. And I cast minor heal on Chloe.
She looks a bit
Oh.
surprised. Wait. You're
That
not.
was surprising.
Roll
Yeah.
a perception as he's doing it.
Okay.
Oh.
Perception is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Is
we
it
all
just
do this, or
Everyone can, because your own eyesight
you
of
can
him.
see him?
My gosh, what is going on tonight? I've got like 37. That's like 18 today.
That's
Wow.
pretty darn good.
No match for the Master Assassin, but that's pretty good.
22? That's for many, that is good.
I got
Yeah.
30.
I got 26.
Okay, so you notice that his eyes actually glow when he's casting the spell.
Yeah. So Chloe notices this and goes like, "How? You're not a
By the way-
fairy, so."
Does Remy know that his eyes glow when he casts
You
magic?
actually don't. You use it so minimally that you haven't exactly watched yourself in the mirror using it.
You don't look at yourself in the mirror. Hold on, while I cast magic.
Unless he's a narcissist, so.
What are you doing? I'm watching my eyes while I'm casting magic.
I look
Don't
fat.
burn me at the stake.
So
Well, yeah, it's not something that mages actually tend to notice on themselves.
Yeah. So as I said, Chloe just goes like, "Wait, you're not a fairy, so how can you?"
I don't
Jake.
know either. I had sort of like always cool, and for a second I thought that maybe I am, but it seems meeting them, it seems that because they can apparently do it, so maybe it's a gift from God or something.
Oh,
I'm blessed
there's
so.
something nice religious stuff being thrown at us. Hey, that's a big change.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from, and since you kind of know this magic stuff, maybe you could explain
Hold on.
what this is.
I want speed dial.
Speed dial.
Yeah, to Titania, I think you mean. but I don't think he's gonna.
Titania's in the bathroom. She was showering.
I'm
Damn
sorry.
it!
The
Damn it!
data you
It's her
call right
again.
now is currently unavailable. Please leave your prayer after the beep, and we'll get back to you.
She's going to block you on Twitter.
Like, Tamia, have you heard about Zacius?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Yeah, so anyway, Chloe basically. Anyway, I'm gonna say this to you guys. I don't think bothering Titania about a
Yeah.
Jesus follower is going to help matters.
No. But it was funny though.
Yes, I guess it was funny. So yeah, Chloe points out. To be honest, I was quite surprised because your eyes glowed, which is different. So
Do they help you read at night?
Wait, they glow?
yeah, when you were casting the spell or that healing magic
Really?
on me. Yeah,
Is there a
Would you
mirror?
like a mirror while you do it again?
yeah. Try it on someone else, and I'll look for a mirror. She says.
Oh, nope. Don't worry. The Mona casts great tool.
Nice. Good use.
Yes.
One mirror.
So she takes the mirror from the
So
Mona.
she takes the hat. Oh, taps it, and out pops the mirror.
Oh,
Wow.
thanks.
I thought I was the puzzle game protagonist.
I
Well.
have an infinite inventory of all items at all time.
Well,
Actually, Chloe has an infinite inventory folder.
Yes,
Literally
But you
another
have
dimension.
items. You have all items. Both me and Frank can make any item we desire at all times.
by the way, what did you do with Solomon's hand?
It's still
Rotting in the void.
It's still in the void, actually.
Wow, it's rotting in the void. Fantastic.
No, the
Doesn't
void
matter.
is actually a vacuum, so it's not rotting. It's vacuum sealed for freshness.
Okay, you have a fresh body part ready for transplant at any point in time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, she shows it. She shows in the mirror. Try it on Manny or Demona next to heal them.
Well, that kind of a neat magic trick needs to be repaid, and I cast minor heal on Demona.
Yep, you see your eyes glow brightly.
Has they always done that? Oh,
I don't know. We haven't watched you since
Jesus.
childhood.
How long have you had these powers, Mr. Remy?
since birth, I guess? Ross?
You didn't
Yeah.
notice them until you were a child, but you could have potentially had them since birth. It's difficult to tell.
Oh, we have a natural mage here.
Well,
Wow.
I've had this weird eye color since birth, so I guess I always had these powers, but I noticed them when I was a kid.
Okay,
Why?
that's interesting, to say the least.
Yes, it is interesting.
Interesting.
So magic was here way before, unless it's because we're probably in an alternate. One of the alternate realities was brought in.
Don't forget, reality is being warped and altered.
Yes, even history's been altered.
Well,
So
well,
originally,
yeah.
originally magic wouldn't have existed in the first, iteration of our world, but it does now because.
well, it might exist in like a minor sense, but not proper.
Wait,
Yeah. Anyway,
They weren't-
This is out of character.
reality?
this is out of character. Sorry.
We're discussing the out of character.
Sorry.
We
Anyway,
like to brainstorm.
sorry. I do this by accident, where I brainstorm about the plot as it goes along.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so Chloe just looks at Remy and goes like, "It appears that you have a unique gift then to you."
Well, I'd like to think so.
Are you a doctor?
I'm studying to become a doctor. I'm preparing for. I'm taking a leap year, so I could prepare for some kind of exams that I can get to
Yeah,
study in some fancy medical
be-
university.
Yeah, they can be pretty tough the first time you go through them.
I heard that.
But as long as you study well, I'm sure you can pass it.
Yes. It's not like it's life or death.
Yeah, well, there's a year to go, so I can get some fancy amounts of information by then.
So, are we going to leave Manny bleeding from his wings?
Oh yeah, mine are here.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Heal that guy over there.
I like that
Yeah,
silence then.
Yeah, many actually stopped talking for a while because he was daydreaming about embracing his wife and kid and being happy without traumas or succubi or any of this shit. Living in a farm with animals.
Was Cindy
With
in your
101
imagination?
Dalmatians.
Huh? What?
I said living with 101 Dalmatians.
Sure, why not? I mean, it's not Manny's favorite Disney film, but why not?
I was going to say basically Cindy olive oil and the baby is oh god what
Sweepy.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No, Manny's near to death daydream is actually that 90s, late 80s, early 90s Popeye show.
Oh god, no. That thing was awful.
With Olive and the son and Pluto and he had his son.
That thing was
Oh, no.
awful.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
And to think that if you think about it, the Goof Troop is basically that show, except good.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we should do before we call it a night, essentially, because I know Demonox has to go soon.
Yeah.
Olive,
I mean, this
about to
isn't a
die.
bad place to stop. You've introduced characters, backstory,
Yep.
plot hooks have been sunk.
Ramona might just actually tell Frank who the hell her own thing at some point. Hey!
We'll do that next time, I think. Then if that's
Oh, we're
the case.
stopping
Hey.
now?
Yeah, Demonox has to be up really early tomorrow, so.
If that's
Yes.
your real name.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun-dun.
Watch it be
Okay,
something
actually-
like, George. He seems like a George to me.
What, my real name?
What,
Yeah.
Demonox is a George?
He seems like a Sam to me.
Nope,
No.
Nope. They know my real name.
they're not his
Rutherford.
real name.
Rutherford.
No,
Oh, it's
my friends
Julian.
are
It has to be Julian.
Eh, Gizmon, King Juliamon. Yeah, I don't think so.
The other-
I'm feeling a Jackson vibe.
Jackson, really?
Hey,
More of
be
a
careful.
last name.
I will break into my accent I threw on last night while we were playing Heroes of the Storm.
Oh god.
Please
Please
don't.
no.
I don't know what it is, but no, please don't. Okay.
Okay, so
It was funny,
stops
though.
here then.
Yeah, the buck stop here, boy.
Oh well. We'll figure it out sometime.
Will you
So
ever-
after so many weeks of teasing and pullbacks, Matty's new character has finally been revealed.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun. So questions.
I need a good
comments
old
about
country
today's
boy.
session.
Did it match the hype?
Need a spinach to break free from the near-death experience.
Okay, so at first, so at first I felt wronged several times because 19 rolls and plus that status thing affecting us
Technically,
even
Paul
partially.
Danson
When,
could have used his perception bonus plus increasey thing.
Yes, I could have done.
He didn't use it beforehand, though.
No,
No, I didn't because I wasn't aware we were going to be attacked.
ambushed.
Obviously.
yeah,
That's the thing about ambushes. You don't know that they're coming.
What they
Supposed to be declared.
does really know Alexis's last name?
No,
Oh,
does Alexis have a last name?
I have a feeling that was
Alexiel
not good
does
at making
not-
last names.
Alexiel has not stated the last name at any point.
Alexiel is an anime reference.
Essentially,
Yes, I was
essentially
gonna
Ross is
say-
telling us that he hasn't given her a last name. Therefore, for plot convenience, she hasn't told anybody.
Roll for anime knowledge.
I was going to say basically they should give us a week notice about attacking us, like the Spanish Inquisition.
Let us know 3 weeks in advance.
No, you see, the Spanish Inquisition shows up as soon as you point out that you're not being inquisited by the Spanish Inquisition.
That was actually a joke, though. Everyone goes, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. It's like, yeah, but they tell you nearly a month in advance they're coming.
So you can get ready for your defense.
Exactly, they tell you ages in advance
No,
that they are
really?
coming to you.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
What?
they tell you.
yeah.
Don't they just show up and
No.
abduct
No.
you because
No.
you're suspected of heretisms?
No.
No,
That is the funny joke, though. They actually tell you nearly a fortnight in advance that they are coming to visit you.
and you have to get your defense ready by then.
Exactly. Hence the joke. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, except they
everyone
receive
does.
a bail. Way in advance.
Okay,
Well,
we've got
not knowing of that premise, I still found it hilarious.
Well, that's the point. Yes.
Okay, so anyway, so now that since we've gotten ridiculously off topic with that, any other questions or comments about today's session?
Well,
I actually only had half of what I said, so yeah, at first I felt wronged, and especially when Demonox's status effects, doesn't do diddly squat compared to this one, it does partial. But then,
Yeah.
but then, in retrospect, once we got past that part, it made sense because you want to just throw in the hooks there without us ruining it for you.
Yes.
Mhm.
A near-death experience to show the fact that had we actually fought this person properly, we would be killed.
We need to make an operation to save Tiffany.
Yes, Frank,
Yeah,
we'll go get your car.
yes, we still need
Mona
to
will
have,
walk in and claim it.
you still need to have breakfast in Tiffany.
Yes.
Okay,
In this
any other?
case, lunch and dinner
You
too.
did have breakfast in Tiffany, though.
Okay, we have
We
to have
all-
brunch. We need to have brunch in Tiffany.
We all ate out Tiffany.
We all ate out in Tiffany.
Oh, God.
We all ate out Tiffany's.
No.
Oh,
Yes,
it really
you
matched
did.
the hype.
Well,
Yes.
Well, we haven't. Well, to be honest, I need to
Yeah,
see
but we haven't
more.
seen much. Yeah, we haven't seen much of him, but he has. I think it is good premise so far.
Yeah, it's a good premise so far. He's like a Christian, like he's into the Christian thing, and as well as he's not. He's actually is following the rules
which
and
is one-
tenets of
which
the
is-
book.
Yeah,
That's the
he's-
start of
he's-
the massive improvement.
He's into the Christian thing. He's totally into this new fad about Christianity. I don't know if you
About
heard.
actually
It's-
adhering to the words that Jesus said instead of
I
doing
mean, it's
whatever you
like-
want and claiming that Jesus said it.
I mean, it's a new fad. It's just like the fidget spinner.
Yeah, you could just pick up and drop religions like that. Yeah, you totally can.
I mean, doesn't
Yeah.
that work for the Mormons anyway?
Anyway,
Scientology.
yeah. Okay, that's going too far, man.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you. How did you interpret his answer about the same-sex marriages?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, my boy. And Manny proceeds to explain in excruciating detail what is the current arrangement of unions and marriages and the openness of relationships in the magical world of fairies.
Women
Yeah.
pick people they potentially might like and have them.
Yeah,
All down to
Fairyfolk
that,
has
really.
gone so wayside. I heard some of them are bisexuals.
Yeah. Oh, boy, my friend.
Bisexual,
You have
more like
no idea.
omnisexual.
Bisexual? They're all sexual.
I just noticed. Manny is on his way to change class to pansexual.
Yeah.
Chloe might be staying as asexual by accident by me.
No, there is no accident, chica.
No, asexual. No, asexual. I said.
I know. There is still no accident. It's a choice.
I thought it was pretty fair, and it was like setting up the hooks for the arc, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to be honest. This is not anyone's fault, but I kind of really don't like how long our conversations go, especially since they tend to circle around the same subject and never moving on.
Yeah, I know.
And they kind
Yeah,
of.
but this is D&D.
Well, that's kind of how it works in D&D. You have to understand
I know.
that things
Be
don't
grateful
we
go
don't actually
quite
meet them
like
in
it
person.
does in a book or movie or anything.
No, those
I
two
know,
guys like
but
shoot
we're
through
also-
things.
we're also putting up a show, and that's always been a concern of mine, as you all well know.
Yes.
Maybe we
Yes.
should just do less references.
Well,
Maybe we should talk less about Jesus.
Oh god. He
Oh,
was
please.
establishing his character.
No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. But in general, yes, we tend to
waffle on.
ramble a whole lot. Waffle on, yes, a whole lot.
That's
Yeah.
kind of impossible without it basically going through, beforehand what everyone's going to say, and then
It's not
It's
like
like
you guys
muscle
have a
reactions.
script. You're just trying to say what you feel your character
Oh,
would naturally say at the time.
No, I think we're just not good enough because I've seen a lot of shows like this improvised and not cut in the slightest, and they all move on much more briskly. The dialogues and all that, so it's just us. It's just us.
yeah, that's what
You
I was
also
going to
have
say.
to consider this is also
Okay, I
most of
promise
yours
I in-
first campaign.
I promise I interrupt you more often if I...
Uh,
No, it's
If you do
also a
that, then
matter
what am I
that,
gonna do?
again, this is still a beginner's role-playing setting. It's always been designed as such, so I don't have a problem with it. I'm just glad you're getting in the character like that. I'm not going to hurry you on if you're having a big role-playing scene, because I'm happier that you're so invested that you're actually,
taking time to roleplay.
Exactly. You would not believe how many role-play sessions I've showed up to with various groups, and
Yeah,
everybody's
I don't
just
think-
like,
yeah, they're
okay,
not the
let's throw some
problem.
dice around. We're gonna kill some goblins.
But when the conversations go out of character and just talk about...
Yeah, that does slow it down a bit.
That does slow it down a bit, true. Occasionally I
Okay.
facilitate this, but, I'm not perfect either.
Yeah, part of our... I guess it's because some of us do reviews on the internet, and it's a kind of a natural instinct to comment on the events and make a snarky commentary out of it.
Yeah, it also doesn't help. I'm a writer, so that means any scene I would write, I basically, it's all in my hands. So then I know what I'm gonna say and plan what's gonna be said and such. So it's
I
like
don't plan, but I sometimes muddle through my head a bit too much what I'm actually going to do.
I kind of stumble myself on improv.
I am
So-
used to monitoring everything I say so.
And
Yes.
I do neither of that.
Yes. Neither
It comes
do
in the
I.
mouth and out the other side.
Yeah, that's mostly how I roll. The only difference is that I get overly finicky when it comes to editing audio in a post production, but not for D&D, not for this stream. Editing this stream would be a suicide.
You tried it. You died.
It was already very minimal at the time. I did not really cut or edit anything. No, when I record for Dramatis Lectios or our podcasts, I am a cutting and editing machine in those.
You are a wreck. I gotcha. Okay, well,
That-
final thoughts?
All
Go
right.
Go watch OKKO. It's great.
This is. I think it's good. We got Remy's character out, and I'm hoping to see more of him next session, and whenever that will be, considering that this month is terrible for D&D right now.
Is there an achievement for Manny establishing a friendship / slightly possibly romantic relationship with every character played by Matti? Because I'm going for that. I'm
What do you
totally
want-
going for that.
What
What
do you want? A
think? You're a
platinum person?
Persona character?
You just ruined my mood.
How old Manny is?
What?
That's a good
How
question.
old
I
is
don't
Manny?
remember what Manny's age is.
It's at this point it's supposed to be 31.
Oh, okay, that's okay. There's a 12-year age difference.
12. You're pretty young. You're a pretty young fella, aren't you?
Yeah,
Like, you
nice.
never
Yeah.
said which direction.
He did say that he was just studying for his medical exam.
A young, naive college student.
Oh
Perfect.
no!
Oh no!
Prepare to be corrupted.
Oh no.
I think
Oh,
he's
it's
already
very similar
been
to castrating.
corrupted at this
Chloe-
point.
Prepare to be saved and then corrupted again.
Oh god.
Chloe is going to protect his innocence.
You say that.
Chloe's
But
going to
you are-
cover his ears.
You're kind of the most dangerous of us all, potentially.
Why? What is so dangerous about me?
Where do I
What
start?
is so dangerous about her? Oh, I don't know. Nothing at all. Just, calling down basically the literal wrath of a god to,
Also, the fact that she has a tendency to trust everyone and speak state secrets to the first guy she meets just because he seems nice.
She's also kind
Hey!
of the only person in the group that can probably kill half a city in one go.
Hey, I
Yeah,
have a
pretty
good smile.
Yeah. Also, Frank's a nice guy. Also, I did not say state secrets. Only public stuff. Even you pointed that out.
Yeah, well, who knows what would have happened if that conversation proceeded any further.
Alright, so anyway, I think it's time to cut off the broadcast for this
Yes,
evening.
it is.
Right.
Join us
Um,
next time. I don't see any reason why we won't be able to stream next week.
I will not be able to be there because the next day I have to take a plane to England, so
No!
I need to go to
Oh, it
sleep
gets even-
early.
it
And
gets
It gets
better
even worse,
after-
actually.
Because after that
can
week,
do
I
some.
have nothing but family members next door to me, so I can't.
yes,
do
and I
anything
would
for
still
the
be in
month.
England next week, so I don't think I will be able to get to any computer at 1 a.m. British time.
So you're not going to Manning Demonox? No, I'm sorry, Devon Demonox while you're there?
Well, he's coming over to visit me, at least.
Well, if you make it on that Saturday, you could potentially all join from the same area.
I can't,
No,
'cause
you
I have
see,
family.
I sleep at a hotel. The Vars family does not actually host me.
I see, okay.
So-
I gotcha. You have to keep in mind that the time difference is not always first and foremost in my mind. I was just like, oh, it'd be like, not that late in the day. Like, oh my god, that's right, it's the middle of the freaking night there. Never mind, that wouldn't work.
And also, Demonox said something that I heard,
Yep.
so...
Family.
Family. I'll have
Yes.
my unfortunately my sibling comes up from. Actually, the week after I think Madhog arrives in England, and doesn't leave until the first week of October.
Oh, so does that mean you're out for that entire period?
Pretty much.
Actually, it's September, I thought you said.
Oh, sorry, September.
Yeah, so... It's
Essentially for the end of the month.
So basically, August is completely slagged for Beachside, it looks like.
Well,
Pretty much.
you could potentially do an episode without me, and you activate Manibot, like you did that one time.
Yeah, but-
I'm pretty sure nothing really important will happen in the next episode, considering our pacing.
Except that, basically, considering how the chapter path is laid out, basically, this is supposed to be a short chapter. My goal, if I can, is to finish Beachside by session 50.
Right.
Damn.
This
luck
is
with that.
session 40 right now.
Yeah,
Oh gosh,
no,
10 sessions? No,
No.
Ross.
No.
There's no way.
Nope.
it's not
You
happening.
might be having to look at 60 for that one.
You are very optimistic, naive almost.
It's
Not with the
almost like
amount of-
it's almost like Devar's one shot in quotation marks. Again.
Yeah, not with the amount of pop culture references we're making.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, the
I don't know,
pop culture
I'll-
references alone will prolong this campaign for at least 10 more sessions than 50.
And
You
I'm from
are acutely aware of the fact that I can adjust things in the campaign. Basically, there is some. Basically, I actually have set up most of the major hooks at this point, so I could easily cut fluff if I need to.
yeah.
We will still waste time by.
We'll see about that. But
We're
Yeah,
doing
We haven't.
We're doing it
managed
right now. We've like spent like 28 minutes talking.
yes.
Exactly.
So please,
Okay.
let's get going to bed now, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Right then.
do as the cat tells you to do and go to bed.
What?
Yes.
American thing.
Okay, so thank you for joining us, everybody. This has been Madhog Day Master playing as Manny.
And I've
And-
been to Akbaron, playing as Chloe.
I mean, playing.
I mean,
Manny
do not
did-
playing as
I mean, come to think of
Demona.
it, come to think of it, Manny did not do a whole bunch in this session. Just an impression of Popeye and trying to bend bars, and that's about it.
What, you think I was doing eating chips?
Well, you were much more active in actually saying things in character.
And I'm hedonistic actor playing Rehoboam, and I wish you good night as well.
Yes,
Hey.
thank you.
And I've been Danton Stormkeeper, Keeper of the Storms, and just standing there as an assassin looked at him.
Right, and you were about to ask, and you were about to say, look behind you, there is a three-headed monkey.
Oh,
Dang,
I
dang,
I do
I
have
am
something for
Ross
that.
Fairies, the DM, and I am looking forward to have breakfast in Tiffany.
We all
are.
We all are. Everybody does. And if they say they don't, they either lie to you or they swing the other way.
I was about to say I
or not in
don't.
the shop.
I was about to say I don't because we don't have Tiffany's here, and plus I'm pretty sure if I ate in Tiffany without my fiance, she would kill me.
Got the
I'll
stream
invite her
lost.
along too.
Everybody's welcome inside Tiffany.
I'm
Got
sure
the
my
stream,
fiance won't
Ross.
have a complaint.
What was that?
Got the stream.
Cut the
Yes,
stream.
cut.
Why would I
Everyone
do
is
that?
welcome to come to Tiffany.
Oh
Right
no.
Good night.
Oh,
Just
no.
good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, good night,
Bye.
take care. Good lord.